Do you remember this? Because this was my first experience witnessing what's known as the phenomenon in drifting, the backwards entry. A lot of people do backies nowadays just to show off or do something really flashy and kind of stupid, but it is an art in the sport of drifting. So today I'm going to be showing you the technicalities of what it takes to do and pull off a backwards entry. It's a lot more than just hucking the car in and hoping that it sticks. There is technique to doing this driving style. With that said, I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get to it. And of course, we have to have Backies 101, the first intro to the backwards entry at Mahon, because as you know, you've seen many clips on the internet of dudes just hucking it backwards in the first corner here. So in the CFR 350Z, the championship winning CFR 350Z, I'm going to be showing you how to do a normal entry here and then a backwards entry and then breaking it down for you step by step. So this first example of driving is just a nice fluid initiation, nothing super crazy. So all I'm doing is really massaging the car to angle into this first corner. So if we get an instant replay, I'm not doing any sort of weight transfer initiations. I'm just straight lining to the first corner, pulling the e-brake nice and well and massaging the car into angle using the steering wheel. And then from there, using that same amount of angle, which isn't too much, about 30 to 45 degrees throughout the entire corner, which is nothing crazy. However, the point of a backy is to have a lot of style and a lot of angle coming through the corner and to hold it throughout the entire corner. It's a very difficult thing to do, and a lot of people just like to huck the car in, but there's a lot more precision when it comes to throwing a backy, as we're about to see right now. So here is the in-car from doing the backy, and as you can see, I have a nice fat flick into the first corner, and then I initiate into the direction I want to go in. So we get an outside view. I come in, I have a fat flick right into the corner and pull all the angle throughout the entire corner. The reason why I'm able to do this is what's called a weight transfer initiation. Now, weight transfer initiations can be used without backies. However, the more weight transfer you do, the more weight you push side to side. Thanks to Isaac Newton, that's more inertia that needs to move. So once that inertia moves from one side to the next side, it's more dramatic and it lets the car shift all of its weight to one side. And due to inertia, once again, that allows the car to have more angle. So another thing I do here is have my big weight transfer flicks, but also getting on throttle early. So on a track like Mahon, which is a perfect place to start mastering your backies, you want to have very early throttle pickup. The reason being is if you wait too long for the throttle to be picked up, you're going to start washing out wide and you're not going to make the corner. Now that we've drifted at Mahon, let's go to a track that I think most of you will guess by now that is a great pro track for throwing backwards entries. That's right, we're here at Road Atlanta in the all-new Nissan Z. About to show you a normal entry here and talking more about the backwards entry and a backwards entry on Road Atlanta, which is known for its backies on the first corner. So this is going to be the run where I don't throw a backy. So if we see coming into this initiation point from the in-car, I don't have any big movements. I just massage the car into angle only with steering input. So as we can see from the outside of the car, let's see here, no weight transfer initiation. So there's nothing really crazy or drastic going on with the car and how it reacts. So it can't really go into a lot of angle just because of the gripped up nature of these drift cars. If you're just doing something that's pretty straight line and just pulling the handbrake and then letting it just massage itself to angle, you're not going to get a backwards entry, especially in these pro cars. Maybe in a less gripped up street car, you can maybe get something backwards, but just because of the gripped up nature, you're not going to get anything super crazy. This, you still want to get on throttle pretty early, which isn't going to be something that's going to differentiate between the backwards entry and the normal entry, especially on a track like Road Atlanta. So this next section is me hucking in a big backwards entry. So as you can see, a big weight transfer, and once again getting off throttle super early to be able to carry the backy through the entire corner. The art of throwing a backy is really more so the speed at which you're going, which you're going to be going faster than normal because you're going to be losing a lot more speed when you initiate, just because you're putting a lot more friction in your tires, adding a lot more angle, and you're going to be doing a big weight transfer initiation and picking up throttle super early. So as a good wrap up to this video, to really summarize the key points of a backy, it's one, carrying a good amount of speed into the corner. I'd say probably 20% faster than normal. Hucking a good amount of angle using a weight transfer initiation, and picking up throttle early to ensure you are propelling the car entirely through the zone with your backwards entry. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and now you know that backwards entries isn't just hucking the car at a high speed and hoping it sticks. There's some technique to it. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found it valuable, and if you did, make sure to like and subscribe and leave any backwards entry questions down below in the comments, and we'll be sure to answer them. That being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for some more sim racing content.